In 1763, Joseph Conway was born in Virginia. He settled in St. Louis County in 1796. Conway Road led to his home in what is now Chesterfield. Repository: Missouri Historical Society Archives. P.O. Box 11940, St. Louis, Missouri 63112-0040. Joseph Conway, son of Elizabeth and John Bridgewater Conway, were born on December 14, 1763 in Greenbrier County, Virginia, and came to Kentucky with his family around 1775. In the attack of British and Indian forces on Ruddle Station, Kentucky in 1780, Joseph Conway was tomahawked, scalped, and taken prisoner, and subsequently marched to Detroit. All of those things happened 3 times. 4 years later, he was released and returned to Kentucky. In 1798, he came to St. Louis, settling along Creve Coeur Creek in what would later become Bonham Township, St. Louis County. He served as St. Louis County's first sheriff, a position held later by his sons Samuel and Joseph. He died on December 28, 1830. Scope and content note. Collection contains several 19th century surveys and deeds relating to the Conway family landing in Township 45, ranges 4 and 5 east. St. Louis County. Several legal papers relating to the estate of John Ward, who lived near Joseph Conway in Bonham Township. Several bills of slaves in St. Louis County and elsewhere in Missouri, and miscellaneous legal papers relating to various cases in St. Louis courts. Other notable items include a circular letter of the Treasury Department regarding Revolutionary War claims, dated June 13, 1832. 2 copies of the will of Joseph Conway, dated 1830. Photocopy of the Conway family tree, dated May 7, 1956. And a typescript biological sketch of the Joseph Conway, which was dated September 20, 1959. Joseph Conway's house. Located in Missouri, St. Louis County. Bellefontaine is the vicinity, and the style was a pioneer, and it was a farm home. The present owner is Ed Wilner, and it was 1.5 stories. Joseph Conway purchased this land from a Spanish government at 12.5 cents an acre in the early 1800s. The land remained in his ownership until purchased by the Woolners in 1884. By 1812, Conway had his home established and a mill going on the property. The mill was operated by a man named Smith after that date. The millstones, which still exist, came from Laurel Hill, Pennsylvania by river raft and overland ox hauling. The mill location may still be located between the creek and the road in the field in front of the house. Stone foundations are visible. The 2 front rooms of the present house are the original building. Construction is of log, however the house is being relocated several times. First it was close to the mill by the road in spring. Then it was moved to the intersection of White and Conway roads and finally to its present site. In 1920 the house was altered to its present form. Dormers added, kitchen wing to rear built, etc. Fireplaces have been closed. Heating is by the stove. Where his house is located, it's right on the center of Conway Road and White Road. I have the document from this source, which I will show on the documentary later. This is from Kenneth E. Coombs and Robert L. Elgin from 18th East 11th, Kansas City, Missouri, and this date of record is August 13th, 1965. Okay, the lady on the left, right here, is Virginia Lanham Conway. She lived from 1816 to 1881 and was the wife of Joseph Conway Jr., which is the Joseph Conway that was left for dead and tomahawked and scalped 3 times. This right here, like I said, is Joseph Conway. He lived from 1807 to 1888. This picture was from a lady named Mimi Kurth. This is a letter from Paris on January 2nd, 1903, where it's a letter of the history of the Conway family. It is dated and signed at the end by Harold C. Ogle, and this is a copy of this letter made on August 8th, 1938. by the request of Miss Harold Conway. And another paper, if I can find it, this picture, this was a house, the Davis house, which was across from Joseph's house. And this guy right here was one of Joseph's friends during the Civil War. And if I can find my other sheet, I will show you where he lived. Yeah, okay. This sheet right here. Alright. So this is the location of, this is Joseph Conway and where he lived. This is his house. And this is where he lived right here. You can see that there's Conway Road and White Road. His house is this one right here. And this right here is his mill site, where it talked about his mill. And there's a creek that goes underneath Conway Road. That's how he set up his mill. And this is a document from the Historic American Building Survey Inventory, and it's from Kenneth E. Coombs and Robert L. Elgin from 18th East 11th from Kansas City, Missouri. The data record on this document was August 13th, 1965.